Let's take a quick tour through available blend modes in After Effects. To do that, I'm going to bring in some photos because showing off the different blend modes might be most easily demonstrated using a few different photographics versus like creating a bunch of solids or something similar. So I have a JPEG and a PNG file that I've brought in here. I'm going to drag the JPEG down to the comp button just so that it creates a composition with identical dimensions to the graphic. And so this is just a full color image of the campus. And I've also got a logo that I can drop over top of this, this graphic as well. To show off the various blend modes available in After Effects, you may have to hit the toggle switches and modes button down below. That's going to switch between the toggles, switch between the switches, which include things like visual detail, motion blur, and so forth, and the blend modes, which also includes track mats, if you're familiar with that. So the mode dropdown has quite a few options available to us. Some of these will be familiar because you've seen them in Photoshop or possibly in Illustrator. There's a few that may be kind of new to you, such as the stencils down below. So I'm just going to page through a few of these quickly just to explain how some of the most common kind of blend modes work, and just to kind of give you a preview of some of their results. I am going to zoom in on this a little bit just so we can kind of see that graphic more clearly. So I'm going to go to the dissolve first, and you can see that it's not really doing a whole lot, but dissolve will actually create some kind of rough kind of dissolved or stressed edges. We have a dancing dissolve, which should put some motion on the edge there. So you've probably used dissolve in Photoshop, but if you want a little bit of a vibrating edge, some artists will throw this on like a line drawing or a sketch to make it look like it's moving. That dancing dissolve is kind of unique to After Effects. We have darken, which is going to bring in some of the darker colors to the blend. We have multiply, which is going to compound some of the color depths and densities. We have color burn. We have classic color burn, which isn't going to look too much different. Linear burns, darker colors. We have additive measures, which are here, so it's going to kind of add the pixel values together, pushing them more towards the lighter values. We have lightens, which will take in the lighter colors, screens and color dodges, and so forth. Most of these different blend modes are best studied just by experimenting. Go through, find a few graphics, play around with the different blend modes and see what produces results that you like. Some of the most common include multiply, it includes an additive, it includes an overlay. There are some that are more experimental. Difference, for example, can create negative looking impacts. And when I say negative, I mean like inverse, not negative as in bad. There are exclusions and subtractions, which give some maybe unconventional color blends, color results, but certainly worth experimenting. The ones that are possibly a little bit unique to After Effects are where it's using the alpha channel to create those blends. So here we have stencil alpha, which is going to cut based on that graphic. We have one that's going to cut based on the luminance value of that graphic. And then we have a few that will just silhouette the graphic. So what this is doing is basically using this image almost like its own track mat, revealing the background below. So some of these alphas may be interesting. Let's go back to that silhouette alpha. Some of these may be similar to track mats, and you can get some similar results. So it's worth experimenting with. So that's pretty much it for track mats. For blend modes. You can kind of experiment between those, add and combine with track mats, and get some really delightful effects. So happy experimenting.